Dear budding management professionals, you are joining the business world at an important time when India is projected to be one of the top 3 or 4 economies of the world by 2030. This possibility opens up many challenging opportunities for you in this fast-moving world of unprecedented change. Needless to stress, management institutions and centers of knowledge need to be ceaselessly evolving and innovating their approach to learning processes. Curricula, pedagogy, and interpersonal relationships. You cannot allow yourself to be left behind in the highly evolving and fast-changing world of management studies, deterred by the speed of change. You need to keep moving fast in order to lead. At the same time, you need to keep your balance and nurture professionalism and strong work ethics which should guide you in your pursuit of success, be it as manager or as an entrepreneur. You earned your diploma from an institution that was set up 27 years ago by a renowned freedom fighter, Jaswant-Rai Bansalji, in association with legal luminaries like Justice R.S. Sarkaria. Your present management team, ably led by Shri V.M. Bansal, is working 24/7 for giving you one of the finest courses in business management education, inculcating commitment to professional ethics and values. I trust you will live up to their expectations as well as those of the larger world of business and society as a whole. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in a fast-changing world. On the one hand, we are getting more and more integrated with the world economy and exposed to the global institutions and markets, and on the other hand, we face massive economic and social challenges at home. Changing equations among global powers and fluctuations in the markets for petroleum products and other industrial commodities and the financial markets affect our economy more than ever before. The global warming is causing severe, unforeseen natural calamities. They impact on everyday life of our people, especially the more vulnerable sections of our society. The fluctuations in the global market for hydrocarbons is a classic case, and we experience its impact almost every day in our lives. Similarly, maybe to a lesser extent, the increasingly transactional nature of the equations amongst the major economic powers of the world impact on our external environment and domestic processes of socio-economic development. Not only governments and political leaders, but captains of industry and business managers also have to be necessarily aware of the impact of external factors while pursuing their investment and operational strategies. Ladies and gentlemen, The domestic challenges of our economy are daunting in their complexity and devastating in their impact on our society. The grave agrarian crisis, the declining employment opportunities, the pervasive environmental degradation, and above all, the divisive forces at work are the most obvious. Suicides of farmers and frequent farmer agitation reflect the structural imbalances in our economy which call for serious in-depth analysis and political will to address them. The jobless growing and growth slippages into jobless growth, together with rural indebtedness and urban chaos, have made the growing aspirational youth of our country more and more restless. The attempts at creating additional job opportunities in the industrial sector have failed as industrial growth is not picking up fast enough. The small and unorganized sectors which were vibrant and contributing to generation of wealth and employment opportunities have grievously suffered in the wake of the disastrous demonetization and slipshod introduction and implementation of the GST. Well thought out policy and implementation strategies are required to stimulate industrial and commercial sectors. Knee-jerk reactions and off-the-cuff announcements of grandiose schemes and unproductive projects have manifestly failed to uplift the economy to its full potential. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the areas of major concern in our endeavors to promote employment-oriented industrial economy is the gap between the skills that the industry needs and the skill sets that the graduating students possess. A good educational institution not only minimizes these gaps but also proactively prepares its students to meet the requirements of the present and the foreseeable future. Promoting innovation, excellence in teaching and research, improving quality, and fostering excellence in our institutions of higher education and learning are our national priorities. Vigorous and continuous institution-industry interface goes a long way in improving this teaching learning process. I'm very happy to know that NDIM has been declared the best industry-linked management institution 2 years in a row in 2017 and 2018 by surveys conducted by the Government of India's AICTE and the Confederation of Indian Industry. I understand that many other objective surveys by SOCHM, KPMG, PwC, and such others have also lauded the contribution of your institution as an effective provider of industry-defined management skill sets. While I congratulate your college for its stellar performance as a responsible, progressive institution in bridging the skill gaps, I would expect the graduates to continue to learn, unlearn, realm, to remain contemporary in their skill sets. As you graduate from the portals of NDIM, most of you have already joined the corporate world. let me remind you that entrepreneurship and innovation are the bedrock of a successful career in business and a strong economy. I am very happy to learn that NDIM caringly nurtures the spirit of entrepreneurship by having set up an incubation center participating with leading entrepreneurship promotion bodies such as the National Entrepreneurship Network PMUA of NIESBUD and the Investing India. Though the government cannot absolve itself of the responsibility of creating new employment opportunities, particularly for the youth, it is the spirit of entrepreneurship and innovation emanating from institutions like yours that will contribute and influence to greater opportunities for inclusive economic growth and social development. Needless to stress, it is a testing time for our democratic spirit, our patience and tolerance, our capacity of managing contradiction, our resolve of ensuring inclusive growth, a strong, equitable and sustainable growth, while ensuring macroeconomic stability and fiscal consolidation would remain the prerequisite for any semblance of inclusive growth. We need to incentivize and involve corporates and other business enterprises and business management institutions more and more in discharging their social responsibility of building the India of our dreams. The energetic participation of business managers in nation building tasks in the coming days will be a crucial determinant in this national endeavor. Budding business professionals, in your pursuit of achieving your goal, you need to blend our rich traditional knowledge and heritage with modern scientific outlook. Science and technology are the driving force of innovative growth. That will be so more and more in years to come. At the same time, we need to remain transparent and accountable without compromising on speed and quality. Periods of crisis test our faith in the robustness of our nation's inclusive values and our commitment to pursue them against odds. Positivism, patience, and perseverance are prerequisites for sustained success. I am happy that NDIM has been helping its students and alumni absorb these qualities and nurture them for success in their careers. At this moment of happiness, I compliment the members of the NDIM faculty who have guided the students in their quest for knowledge and skills. I am sure you would continue to inculcate in your students a deep and abiding commitment to the values of democracy, secularism, social justice, and respect for human dignity. Sensitivity to the concerns and well-being of others and the willingness to participate in the processes of social and economic progress should be the hallmark of the alumni of NDIM. To conclude, I reiterate the timeless sloka from Kathopanishad that was popularized by Swami Vivekananda. Arise, awake, approach the great and learn. Stop not till your goal is reached. May your path be blessed. Thank you very much.